Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 3 of Sabikui Bisco. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me and join me in this adventure. Okay, in the previous episode we saw that now Bisco is meeting Milo's sister. Let's see what's going to happen now. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. I was about to say, yeah, because they were always going. We don't know because he escaped. No, you can't go against the initial plan. You decided to join and now let's join. But he was not confronting his sister. Ah, okay, this is already before, okay. Answer the question. Yeah, because he is ready to do the impossible. Okay, here we go. Yes. No, Jaby. So it's good that he joins. Okay. I imagined this, I mean, I thought that he was his grandpa, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, I like Bisco's attitude, let me tell you. No, I still don't think so. Okay, yes. Oh! I was saying this, yes. So the rust is created by something else, not by mushrooms. It's always like this. No, you should listen. Because you were indoctrinated in a different way. And this is what he wants to do. Exactly. Okay. It's like an antibody procedure. Exactly. but not Bisco, so. When it's about money, it's always like this. I'm so happy that Jaby was talking to Milo about this, because he's going to trust them. He's not a villain, come on. Try to see things from a different perspective. Or at least let him prove this to you, and then you're going to decide. Oh, Bisco. What the heck? Yes. Come on our side instead. Oh. No. Uh-huh. Oh. Now, what you were indoctrinated by were lies. Because he knows what he's saying. No. Eh, it's her brother. No, he didn't do anything wrong. No, it's not the common sense, it's just your thought. Oh, come on. It's totally the contrary. Yes. Oh! Yes, I agree with you. Let's be nice until a certain point. Yeah, yeah, believe it. You should join Milo. Oh no, Jaby, please. Oh my. But don't provoke her so much because she's turning into a beast. I mean, whoa! Oh, I listen. I like people like him. Okay, now of course he doesn't want to kill anybody. At this point, he wanted to anesthetize her. Yeah. Join us. No, 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 no. Take her with you. No? Jaby? actually, yes, but is he pretending this? Yeah. So he was pretending to be dying, to die? Okay. Uh, brother and sister. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Please trust Bisco. You can be saved and stay next to your brother. What? Okay, yeah, the iguana of the other. We needed to reach Iwate. Here we are in Gunma, more or less, so it's still far. No! Are we going to separate now? You have Milo. Come on. Oh! No, it's the proper time. Yeah. Yes, yes. I know why Jaby is doing this. I mean, I can imagine. No, 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 come on, take him with you. You don't know him for real. Yes, Bisco, you understand him. He is like you, the same attitude. Come on, accept him. Oh no, they are going to the north gate too. Okay. Yeah, Bisco. Yes. 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 That was great. Oh, here we go. But those mushrooms were not. No, take care, Jaby. Please don't die on us. No, we are going to. No, I thought that she was coming too. No. I hope he will be back and find her again. Yes. Yes. Bisco in the meantime. Oh, come on, Bisco! Here we go. But where's the crab? But the crab should have come over there already, no? The crab. Ah, okay, Jaby is going to take care of them in the meantime, I guess. Ah, I love this symphony, look at... Yes. Yeah. The three monkeys. Oh yeah, I think. Uh, oh no, what's wrong? What the F? What? Okay, guys, I really liked this episode. First of all, because we are getting in touch more and more with the Bisco and his project to find this rust heater that is this great and big and super powerful mushroom that can erase all the rust as soon as possible. At the end of the day, I was right to say that Bisco had another plan. That means something that is not wrong at all and something that is not going to put in danger all the population of Japan. So that's why I thought, look, Bisco can't be a villain because it's impossible that he's being seen as a terrorist like this just because he's spreading mushrooms that people are thinking that these mushrooms are spreading the rust. This is the perfect example that when people are told to believe something, they are going to believe it no matter what. It's like a sort of indoctrination, and here once again you understand how people are so fragile and they can believe everything they hear. This is a little bit dangerous because, as you can see, no matter how many times Bisco was trying to explain to Pau what was going on and the fact that they could find a cure for all this and start all over again, this is something amazing, a propositive thing to propose. Pau was preferring to believe what she was told so far. And even these sirens at the beginning of the episode make you understand how this imposition is going on and people keep believing this. This is pretty ridiculous, and I hope that, of course, thanks to this discovery, they can change people's mind. And of course, if we check already through the episode, Milo was trying to find this sort of a way to stop the rust on Jaby. What I'm saying is that if they can find a way to prove people that these mushrooms are not there for a negative purpose but totally the opposite, then people definitely are going to believe them. But there is always this fear of the unknown. I mean, this fear that everyone is tricking the others, and they don't even imagine that is the governor who is imposing this on their minds, and they are going to control their minds. It's so easy to believe everything that is spreaded just because it's spreaded. And the sirens at the beginning of the episode were a little bit terrifying me. I imagine that after all these messages are spreaded, people are going to shut their doors, shut their windows because they don't want the spores to come inside their noses. And this is a sort of psychological terror. And people are feeling safer to follow the instructions. But I like characters like Bisco because no matter what people are thinking, he is going on with his plan, he is going on with his ideas, and the way Bisco is spreading his thoughts is simply amazing, because let's compare his reaction to Pau's reaction. Bisco, by knowing that his consciousness is totally clean and fine, he is talking to her normally, but on the contrary, Pau, she is so arrogant, she is raising the tone of the voice, she doesn't even want to listen to him, because when there is another option that is differing from the main one, that means what it was spread so far, then the only thing you do is that you don't want to listen to this new option. You don't want to listen to it because you don't believe it, because there is not the clear evidence of what you say, etc, etc, etc. So if I put myself in Pau's position, I can understand her, because if you were instructed like this so far, it's really hard to change your mind. But at the same time, I suggest to Pau, try to see things from a different perspective and to try to see these proofs first before judging. And that's why I stay on Bisco's side, of course. First of all, because I like his attitude. I mean, I like how he replies, I like how he is provoking a little bit the person in front of him. And as I was telling you in the previous episode, I think that this attitude that he has is just a shield to protect his real feelings. And in fact, we see this even in this episode when he is confronting Jaby, for example, and he is understanding that he pretending to die, or he pretended to spread this last speech to him. Okay, I know the reason why Jaby is doing this, or I can imagine this. The reason is because Jaby is old and sooner or later he will die. So he really wants that Bisco finds another comrade, another friend that can last longer than him. So, as I was telling you in the previous episode, he is relieved for the fact that Bisco is not alone, even when he will die. So, I think that Jaby is doing the proper thing as a mentor, as a instructor, as a sensei, or as a person who's teaching Bisco all the things he knows. So once again, even in this story, you have this relationship, teacher and student, or mentor and discipline. So I really like this. And in this case, yeah, you saw the dualism of Bisco's attitude, because with Pau, he was really self-confident, he was provoking her, etc, etc. But inside his heart, in the core of his own self, you see that when he's interacting with the Jaby, he is so fragile, and he almost wanted to cry, especially when he was saying, I thought that was your last speech, so I didn't want to hear it. From these things, you understand how much Bisco really wants to go on having a great bond with Jaby, and he can't even accept the fact that one day he is going to die. Yeah, all these mixtured feelings that are present inside of this character make him great, let me be honest. Yeah, I like characters like him that are showing you this different way of being, and it's pretty common. I mean, I think that even in real life there are people like him, and I admire people like him, because even if they want to show you this strong attitude, this strong mind, this strong resolution and things like this, at the end of the day there is even this sensitive side of theirs that is even more beautiful than the other one. So let's stay tuned. But in this episode, I'm so happy that we confirmed the fact that Bisco is on the good side, and he is doing something to save all the people. And one day, I hope he will be thanked. I hope that he will be accepted and he will be listened, because this thing is pretty important for everyone. So if he has the chance to spread these things, yeah, in the most beautiful way, in the kindest way possible, until people are ready to listen, this is something really awesome. But at the same time, in this episode, I'm so happy that finally Bisco and Milo are joining forces, and this is something predictable from the first episode. I mean, this is what I imagined, and I'm so happy that it happened. Yeah, the way in which they are collaborating, the way in which they are talking one another, it's so awesome. And the one thing that I really love about Bisco is what he told Milo later. That means we are equal. There is not one on top of the other one, so let's behave the same towards each other. This is the best thing to do. I don't like when there are characters who are trying to impose their superiority. I like characters like Bisco who are going to appreciate the other one the same as he is doing. And I think that when there is no hierarchy, that's the best thing. That's the best way to cooperate and to find the solutions together. So Bisco, great job. I really like you. And I really like Milo too, because at the same time you are realizing that both of them have the same purpose. That means as much as Bisco is trying to find a way to save all the population, but the most important thing for him is to rescue Jaby and to let him have a longer life. In Milo's case, there is the same purpose because he wants to save his sister no matter what. And at this point, Jaby is not just a mentor to Bisco, but he's like a family member as much as Pau is Milo's family member. So as you can see, when there is family involved, when there is love and care involved, it doesn't matter how hard this can be. The most important thing is to reach the goal and to pursue it. That is the most important subject here in this story. Let's see how this story goes on next week with episode 4, Sabikui Bisco. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Thank you so much for the support, guys, and bye. See you in the next video.